Welcome to our transfer application video brought to you by CSUSB's Office of Admissions and Student Recruitment. My name is Julie Kruger and I'm the coordinator of evaluations and processing for California State University San Bernardino's Office of Admissions. We're happy you were able to join us today for this application video. We hope to answer all of your questions as you continue your journey to CSUSB. Today's video will consist of information that will inform you on CSUSB's admission cycle and assist you through the Cal State Apply application. This video is solely on behalf of Cal State San Bernardino. Therefore, if you are applying to other CSUs, some details of the application may vary. Each of our processing unit members will introduce themselves throughout the video. Please remember that we are here to help. If you have any questions, we can be reached at admissionsapps@csusb.edu.
Hello, my name is Brittany and I work at Cal State San Bernardino at the Office of Admissions and Student Recruitment.
If you have any questions about our spring 2022 admission term, you can find answers on our website. Go to csusb.edu and click Admissions. Find the link that says Apply to CSUSB, and there you'll find the Spring Admission webpage. Before we start the Cal State Apply application, we'd like to briefly review our application deadline that maps out the process of your application. First and foremost, you need to submit your application before August 31st. Soon after you submit your application, you want to make sure you set up your MyCoyote portal, which is where we send you all information regarding your admission. You'll be notified of your application progress, missing documents, payments, and etc. Once we receive and download your application into our system, you can expect an offer of admission as early as September up until the end of November, which will be sent to your MyCoyote email. Make sure you set up that portal as soon as you can. Once you receive your offer of admission, your next step is to pay the enrollment confirmation deposit by November 30th. Keep in mind that the enrollment confirmation deposit does not confirm or finalize your admission. You need to make sure you meet the admission requirements to stay admissible. This means completing your basic skills requirements by summer with a C or better, completing 60 transferable units, submitting transcripts by the deadlines, and etc. Also, CSUSB does not accept fall work for spring admission, so please make sure to complete your requirements by the end of summer. We require final transcripts from all students, so make sure to send us your final transcript on or before December 15th. Finally, you'll register for orientation where you will enroll in classes for spring. For more information about the admissions deadlines at CSUSB, a complete list can be found on our website, csusb.edu, under the Admissions tab. Then click Apply to CSUSB, then Transfer Deadlines.
My name is Veronica and I work in admissions. Now we'll be moving on to the Cal State application tutorial. If you'll be navigating through the application during this webinar, please open up a separate window and open the Cal State Apply application. Then select Spring and the drop-down box, then click Apply.
Hi, my name is Adela and I am a processor in admissions. If you've already started your application, log in now. If you haven't created an account, please do so now. Also, be sure your application page looks exactly like this. You want to make sure it says Spring 2022. Selecting an alternative term such as fall or summer will result in a restricted list of programs.
Hello, my name is Ariel and I work as a paraprofessional for the Office of Admissions and Student Recruitment. Now that you've logged into your application, you should be able to view 4 quadrants: personal information, academic history, supporting information, and program materials. Please click on the drop-down menu in the upper right-hand corner and select Extended Profile.
Hello, my name is Ramon and I work in admissions. If you have not yet completed a bachelor's degree, you should select the option First Bachelor's Degree. Then you will select transferring from a community college or four-year institution, unless you have completed an AST or AAT, also known as an associate's degree for transfer. If you are unsure, please contact your community college counselor for more information. In order to be an eligible transfer applicant for the spring term, you will need to complete 60 semester units by the end of summer. In this portion of the application, you are simply indicating you will have 60 semester units completed by summer. Continuing your submission without the required coursework will be detrimental to your admission and may result in automatic denied decision. Now click Save Changes and return to the My Application tab.
Hello, my name is Jovanice Phelps, and I work in the Office of Admissions and Student Recruitment. When selecting a program, keep in mind that you only get one choice per campus, unless you are applying to an impacted major. Selecting an impacted major gives you the opportunity to select an alternative major, which serves as a backup plan in case you're not admitted to your first major of choice. If you are interested in double majoring, you can speak to the Office of the Registrars once you are fully admitted. If you have any questions regarding our programs, please don't hesitate to ask. Now we will be moving to the personal information portion of the application.
The very first quadrant that we will be quickly overviewing will be the personal information section. In this section, you'll see that there are 8 tabs, of which we'll be covering citizenship residency information, other information, and financial and parental information. Make sure you've completed all the tabs in order to complete this quadrant. If any of the selections display as grayed out, Save and Continue button, the application is telling you there is a missing required field. Please carefully review all questions and make sure the required questions are completed. The first 3 tabs require you to certify that the information you will be entering is true and accurate. The biographic section asks for your name, alternative name if applicable, preferred name, etc. Next, you'll be contact information where you'll enter your current permanent address, phone, and email. The following tab will be the citizenship residency information. If you are a U.S. citizen, please select U.S. citizen. If you're an undocumented DACA student, please select none in the value that best describes your citizenship status. Then choose your country of citizenship. If you claim California residency, please select yes. If you have lived in California continuously since birth, select yes. If no, please include the date that you began to live in California. If you do not claim California residency, select no. Save and continue. For international students, please include your country of origin and your visa type. If you have any questions or are unsure of your residency status, please contact us and we'll refer you to our residency specialist. In the Other Information tab of the application, you'll be asked for your Social Security number. If you do not have an SSN, for example, if you're an undocumented or international applicant, check the box to acknowledge you will not be providing an SSN. If you do have an SSN, it is important that it's included as it will help match your application to financial aid and other admissions processes. All of your personal information, including SSN, are protected by FERPA laws and cannot be released even to governmental agencies. In the Financial and Parental Information tab of the application, you'll be asked for your household income and size information. If you have specific questions regarding your situation, please contact us and we'll be happy to help you answer this portion of the application. Please save your progress and return to the My Application tab. We will now continue to the second quadrant, Academic History.
The first tab will ask you for your high school information. Please use the zip code feature to locate your high school and pick from the suggested options. Then you'll need to include the dates you attended, as well as your graduation status. Click Save and continue to the next section, which will be Academic Information, where you will be asked if you have attended high school outside of the U.S. Answer accordingly, and you will then go to colleges attended. Select Add a College or University. You will then begin to slowly type the first letters of your college or university until your school appears in the drop-down menu. If your school doesn't pop up, proceed by typing in the school manually. Then you'll be asked for your degree information from that college, such as the type of degree, when you earned it, as well as your major. In addition, you'll be asked for the term system as well as the dates that you attended. If you are still taking courses, please check the box under last semester that indicates you are still attending college. This will be important during the transcript entry because you'll be able to enter the courses you plan to take. If you received or will receive your AA or AS, please report it here. If you received or will receive your AAT, AST, or ADT, as you did in the beginning of the application, please report it again in this portion of the application by selecting your degree from the drop-down menu. If you are a returning student, please include Cal State San Bernardino as one of your previous attended institutions. If you'll be adding more than one institution, please add those institutions now. Once you've added all colleges attended, remember to save and continue to the next tab, which will be the transcript entry. If for whatever reason you are not able to save this page, please scroll upwards and search for any missing information in the required fields, which are usually indicated with the red asterisk.
In the College Coursework tab, please scroll down and review the colleges you've entered and click Start or Edit on the first college. If you're only entering transcripts for one school, then you'll not need to repeat this step. If you are a returning student to CSUSB and did not attend any school after leaving our institution, you're not required to enter any transcript information. Only returning students to CSUSB should click the I am not adding any college transcripts button and proceed to the next tab. All other students are highly encouraged to fully and completely enter all transfer coursework they completed at every institution they attended. Your first step will be to add a term. In this case, clicking on the Add a Semester button. Your school's term may also be quarter or year. Then you'll see this taskbar on the screenshot on the right-hand side of the screen. You'll take your transcript and begin with the very first term on your transcript, whether it's winter, spring, summer, or fall. Then you'll select the year of that term. The academic status is based on the amount of units you've acquired by that time. However, this information won't impact your admission. Finally, the completion status will ask if this term is completed, in progress, or planned. Once you've selected an answer in every drop-down box, the blue Save button should light up. Now, you'll be given the option to add a course. If you are not able to save, please scroll upwards and search for any information in the required fields, which are usually indicated with a red asterisk. Now you'll be given the option to add a course. In the course code, slowly type the course and you should see a drop-down with different options. Select the course that exactly matches the course on your transcript. Once you select the course, some of the fields in the row should fill up. Be sure to select a subject that relates to your course. For example, a biology class should have the subject biology. However, not all course titles will have a matching subject, so select a subject that is relevant. Finally, enter the grade you received for that course. Then the blue Save button should light up. Save your work and continue to add the rest of your courses. If you do not see an option that exactly matches your course in the dropdown, you'll need to type out the course code, the full title of the course, select a relative category that reflects the course, the number of credits, and finally, the grade you received. In the credits portion, be sure to enter the same amount of units earned on your transcript, whether it's 4.00 or 3.00. Make sure you're selecting the 00 in the dropdown to complete the required fields. If not, the blue Save button will not light up and you will not be able to save your work. Manually entered courses will also need to be marked as transferable by checking the transferable box. The CAS grade is a self-populated grade, which is usually filled out automatically with the grade that you entered, so you will not need to enter anything in that field. If you're not able to save, please scroll upwards and search for any missing information in the required fields, which are usually indicated with a red asterisk. After saving your first course, you'll be given the option to add another course or to begin a new term. Please be sure to add the courses under the appropriate terms, just as they are on your transcript. Some things to keep in mind. When you're applying to CSUSB, you do not need to enter courses you withdrawn from. However, if you're applying to other CSUs, you'll need to include all courses, including withdrawn courses, as it may affect your admission to those universities. Again, if you're only applying to CSUSB, and if you repeated a course, only enter the course you received a higher grade in. Once you have completed the entry of your coursework, Click back on the link titled College Coursework to verify you have completed the entry of your coursework and then save it. Next, you'll move on to the General Education section.
Once you complete the transcript entry, you will need to finalize your general education by making sure your basic skills are listed in the box above. Once you match your coursework to the basic skills requirement, save and continue. If you need to double check if your basic skills will satisfy our requirements, please visit assist.org. You have the option to opt out of verifying general education courses, but please be aware that you will receive a warning when trying to submit your application. Failure to complete the general education will result in this message. Make sure your coursework matches the basic skills requirement on the general education tab. Be sure that includes courses that are in progress or planned. Leaving this requirement as not met will be detrimental to your admission decision.
As an upper division transfer applicant, you are not obligated to report any standardized tests. However, if you receive credit by examination for the AP, CLIP, or IB test, please report those tests in the appropriate tabs. This concludes the academic history quadrant. Save all of your changes and return to the dashboard.
The next tab is labeled as supporting information, will be the EOP application. EOP stands for Educational Opportunity Program, whose mission is to provide access to higher education for historically low income, disadvantaged, and underrepresented students who have the potential to succeed at the university level. Unfortunately, the EOP program at CSUSB only accepts new applicants during the fall term. Spring applications will not. The first tab has a brief description of the EOP that includes a link for you to visit the EOP website for more information on the program. Please select No to continue with your application.
For those that are completing an ADT, this section will appear in your supporting information section. Based on the information from your extended profile, the college in the ADT program will be automatically filled in. You will only need to place information in the boxes that have a red asterisk next to it. Once you have completed that, save and continue. Now we will be moving on to the final quadrant, program materials. The program materials will be different for every applicant depending on the major you've chosen. Some majors may not require any program materials, and in that case, this quadrant would appear all green. For example, if you've chosen the criminal justice major, your program materials will look like this. Click on the tab box in red. Then you'll need to select the questions tab to the right. You'll be asked questions regarding your eligibility. Please answer the questions that apply. That should complete this portion of program materials. If you selected a different impacted major and have questions, please ask us and we'll be happy to assist you.
Now you're ready to submit your application. If any of the quadrants are not completed, please go in and complete the quadrants until they are all green. Please click the Submit Application tab.
To check if you will be granted any fee waivers, click the link that says Check My Fee Waiver Status. If you are granted a fee waiver, you'll receive the message on the upper right-hand side. If you aren't granted any fee waivers, you'll receive the message on the lower right-hand side.
Finally, you'll click the Submit button, or if you are applying to more than one CSU, you'll select the blue Submit All button on the right-hand side. You'll receive this message after your submission to review your key components of your application, such as number of units completed, general education courses, and test scores if necessary. The submission review will also assist you if you do not meet the minimum requirements as an upper division transfer student. Please go back to your academic history quadrant and make sure you've added all coursework and have completed your general education. Continuing your submission without the minimum requirements will be detrimental to your admission and may result in an automatic deny decision.
Finally, you'll select Continue and proceed by entering your payment information. Please know that this payment is non-refundable and non-transferable. Please confirm that you're applying to the correct CSU campus, to the correct academic level, such as undergraduate, graduate, or credential, and to the correct major. CSUSB holds all students responsible for the program they are applying to and will not process refunds if you unintentionally apply to the wrong program.
If you're still having trouble with the application, you are more than welcome to join us for one of our virtual application workshops. For more information, please visit our website at csusb.edu/admissions/apply-CSUSB, where you'll find our remaining workshop dates and registration links. We hope this webinar was informative and helped you with the final steps of the application process. Thank you all once again for tuning in, and we hope to see you here at CSUSB next spring.